The darn cafe closes too early, so I'm sitting outside until they turn off their Wi-Fi. Okay, I wanted to talk about this lower in fat, higher in protein garbage that is ruining people's health. But first, we got to wait for some people to get into the chat. I think this is going to be a great conversation today. What's up, Reppin' Time Fitness? What's up? Okay. So Carnivore Yogi just did a live stream about dropping her fat and upping her protein, and like the internet caved in or something. I don't know. But it appears as though most people misunderstood and mistook her live stream. So Carnivore Yogi has been through a lot of different health changes and problems, and she did carnivore and she gained a bunch of weight. It wrecked her hormones, her thyroid, her kidney function, her kidney, thyroid, her hormones, her reproductive hormones, and she gained a bunch of weight and was chronically dehydrated and all this kind of stuff. She came to me, she did a consultation, and then I was like, look, I think your kidneys are jacked because your electrolytes, you're eating too much beef, and let's put you into ketosis, which she easily entered into ketosis, but she gained a lot of weight. Now, she had already gained weight, and she was trying to lose weight, and what happened was she started to binge on fat, and I mean binge, because she was we were leaving messages before. We don't use WhatsApp anymore, but when we used to leave messages on WhatsApp, it was, where's the sun, because it's like, is it this way, I think it's the other way. Let me see if I turn around we get better light. Hold on, guys. It's so dark. Yeah, the light's this way. Okay. Yeah, that's better, I think. Yeah. So we would talk every day, and she'd be like, I'm hungry. And she would say things like, I'm waking up at midnight and I'm eating fat, the suet right out of the freezer. And my husband thinks I'm a cray-cray. I'm doing a lot better, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Fasting Chronicles. So, okay, before I give you my opinion, because we've talked about it, she and I, but she went hog wild crazy on the fat. I don't know how many grams. By the way she describes it, it's over 300 grams of fat. So she went up in weight, but she also went through a lot of traumatic things in life. And I don't know if she mentioned this in her life, but she did not balance her blood sugar through the stress. She was using a continuous glucose monitor. Blood sugar's like cray, and then she's scarfing down fat, and she gained weight. She gained 20 pounds. But she also, and I don't know if she mentioned this in her life, she also started to have issues with her thyroid, which can make you really go up in weight. First time catching me live, what's up, Jason Maurice. So now everybody thinks, and so she's doing keto now. As you know, carnivore was not helping her. And then both of us are getting these stupid DMs about, well, I heard Carnivore Yogi's doing high protein and she's doing low fat. No, she's still doing high fat. She's trying to improve her weight issue. Now, I'm always telling her this, girlfriend, because she says that she had her gut wax. So right now she's trying to get her gut in alignment, and she isn't. She talks to a lot of professionals, and she works with a lot of professionals to help kind of fix what this gut issue is. For her and for Sarah's, her gut is one of the main reasons why she feels that her imbalance of gut microbes helped her gain weight, which is probably true. For me personally, knowing her and talking to her every day, or almost every day, I feel like cortisol is something she probably could have emphasized as well. She has a lot of stress going on, and what you guys don't realize is that the gut, the body, nothing works well under cortisol bonanza, extravaganza. She was going through times where she was like peeing all the time. She was taking in too much sodium. Her body was out of whack. Agreed. They drilled thyroid issue while in nursing school. Okay, so I wanted to talk not just about her, but now everybody thinks she's doing low fat, high protein, and now people think that's ketogenic and that the ketogenic diet didn't work for her. No, it works perfectly when you do things correctly. Now, according to Sarah, she's in ketosis. I've always said, once you're in ketosis, you can drop the fat by a little, not a lot, a little. And for weight loss, you have to up your activity, right? But you have to balance, and this is what she said she's done. Balance your blood sugar, get some amazing sleep, which she's always saying she's getting now. Balance blood sugar, great sleep, and she's eating enough fat to keep her in ketosis. So let's talk about people's idea of what's high fat, what's ketogenic. You cannot adapt ever on high protein. And these bugs better not. I've seen spiders and wasps all around this table. Probably fire ants, Texas. You cannot adapt. People keep forgetting that ketogenesis is a metabolic process of your body breaking down units of fat to convert it in the liver into ketone bodies to get into the bloodstream, into the cells, right, to get into the Krebs cycle and get this acetyl-CoA and acetoacetate rolling. And your body can use, your cells can use ketones without a problem, but your body will also use glucose. But if your glucose is way up here, it's not going to use the ketones that look normal on a glucometer. And often you will see high blood sugar, low ketones. Or I'm not eating enough fat, high blood sugar, low ketones. Or people were using urine strips, useless. You have to use a blood glucometer and you have to monitor your symptoms. Now, I'm so tired of dum-dums. Somebody told me that a bunch of gurus out there were saying, oh, women can't do keto for the long term. Dude, shut up. You're a guy. How would you know? You don't. You're guessing. Don't guess what you don't know. Now, I've been doing this stuff forever. Y'all know that, right? Steph's been doing this forever. My ass is almost 54. Full natty. And I cannot stand when people put out misinformation, get y'all confused, then you run from this dietary measure that is so amazing. It is so beautiful. All the people that I've worked with who beat cancer, who have dealt with their fibromyalgia, healed their guts, right? Way more than the freaking weight gain nonsense, right? Hey guys, coming in. Hi everyone. Thank you. Hi, Shala. Shala. So this is why I'm doing more live streams. I'm trying to just completely smash and get rid of all of the wrong information about ketogenesis and how freaking dope it is. And what, you're gonna do the standard American diet and freaking hypoglycemia and crash all the time and have like wrinkly skin. I mean, low carb high fat isn't bad, but the standard American diet, what, you're gonna do that's your alternative? Or you're gonna do like paleo, which is nonsense? I mean, it's not nonsense. Don't get me wrong, paleo people, but it ain't like keto. Okay, people are still eating like dried dates and garbage like that. Way too much fruit on paleo. Don't forget to like up the stream, guys. Great work, Steph. You're the bomb. Love the Edinburgh. From Edinburgh. I've been to Edinburgh, Scotland, way long time ago. Before, when I used to fly, but I will not anymore. Oh hell to the nah. Especially with the pilots might be having some problems. Okay, what's up, Don? Okay, so you have to have a high fat, moderate to low protein, and it's moderate to low when you freaking get your insulin in check. I had a consultation yesterday with a guy eating way too much protein on carnivore, and that's another thing. Stephanie said that carnivore is bad for you. No, I said carnivore is bad for you over the long term. A short-term sort of gaps removal protocol, 6 weeks, 3 months max, get off that then afterwards. Then carnivore is great for the short term. We don't want a lot of protein. The guy I had my consultation yesterday had what? Kidney pain. And why did he have kidney pain? Drum roll. Because his electrolytes were jacked, his uric acid buildup was way too high and all that protein, and nowhere in nature would we have that much protein every day without breaks, okay, without the famine days. So it makes no sense, especially you guys are coming with low GFR, your biliary duct system is clogged up, so your kidney function goes down, and then you're trying to shove these protein particles through the kidneys. Ain't gonna work, people. So the Fasting Chronicles says, being in ketosis actually helped me focus better. It's like I've unlocked and untapped parts of my brain. Yes, because the hormonal balance that you get, right? Insulin is a hormone. My last live, I think, was about hormones. Insulin, thyroid, your reproductive hormones. I'm telling you, neurological. If you have too much uric acid and ask that, can't really do the protein like you said. What can I focus on eating? Well, because keto's moderate to low protein, you're good to go. So you don't have to stuff a bunch of protein and uric acid build up through the kidneys if you have that problem. You focus on fat, by the way. That's what you focus on eating keto. That's how you. Yes, I'm still skateboarding. There's a skate park here in this freaking town. Okay, and I'm gonna go skate. Yes, I'm still just trying to get Thunder super healthy. He's almost there from getting really sick and almost dying. And then you're going to see some lifestyle skateboarding, RV, DIY, makeover. You're going to see a lot of cool stuff. If I'm going to move my ass here, we're going to see some cool ass stuff that's motivating. You're a mood booster. Yay! Let's see. I'm going to go back to some questions here. Okay, feeling like you have to pee all the time, but nothing really flowing, and you're holding on to a ton of fluid. Is that salt potassium imbalance? It could be. So feeling like you have to pee now, if you have a UTI, that could be that you don't pee much. You're just like, oh my God, I gotta pee, and then nothing ever comes out. It's like, feeling like you have to pee all the time, but nothing really flowing and holding onto a ton of fluid. It could be a UTI, urinary tract infection. Could be sodium. Could be that you have low ADH, which is antidiuretic hormone. I don't really know. Maybe too much salt. Thank you to Dazi. So I do a lot of these videos to try to get you guys to realize that There is no mathematical equation on protein or on fat that's to your weight and your height. I mean, perfect science. You can use it to some varying degree, but then after that, you have to consider your kidney, your GFR, your stomach acid. All of these things matter. Stomach acid, GFR, huge. Uric acid buildup, huge. Okay, I'll focus on fat. This is for the boyfriend. What else can give him that will stabilize him if you can't give him much protein? You suggested maybe white rice. No, look, you don't need white rice if you have a kidney problem. You just do high fat, right? Because you're not going to push uric acid through the kidneys with fat. I only suggest rice for those who've got super bad hypoglycemia and they cannot keto adapt, either because they can't get the stress out of their life or they're having some histamine reaction, they don't sleep well, have a night job or something weird like that, or if they have thyroid that they again can't regulate. Otherwise, you don't need rice. It's a grain. Let's keep it real. Steph, I saw you still do broccoli. Can I digest? I can't digest. No. I did carnivore and I jumped off proudly. And I'm loving the mix of, I'm eating mostly protein, no, mostly fat, then protein, and then the carbs from vegetables go last. So yes, I'm eating broccoli, I'm eating cruciferous vegetables, and I'm loving it. And I haven't made my stuffed pancakes in so long. I went to Whole Foods yesterday. If you go to my Instagram, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, and you can see that I was buying the stuff to do videos on making my famous pancakes with sauce. Coconut oil versus ghee. Well, coconut oil does not put you into ketosis and ghee does. Pretty simple. Raw butter is the best. Coconut oil has lauric acid, so if you've got a candida overgrowth or Serratia rona, it can help you. I usually do carnivore for only 2 weeks, then cycle to more keto. That works. I can't eat broccoli. What should I replace it with? Well, there's anything else that you can tolerate. See if you get bloated, or check your blood sugar. See if you have a histamine reaction. So that would be things like, fix this. That would be things like cruciferous vegetables. So we've got cauliflower, cabbage, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, and maybe green beans, and on occasion a little bit of zucchini, stuff like that. Avocado. And let's see. Coconut oil is not ketogenic, so it's not a good option. Nope. I can't eat. I already read that. Hello, Stephanie. I actually caught you live. I know. I don't know what's going on. A lot of people don't catch me live. My Wi-Fi here in this town, it's not the worst town. It's not the best town. It's hot. I don't like the humidity. What about spinach? Spinach is really bad for you because it has a lot of oxalate crystals, and those things are like shards of glass and needles, and they help you get kidney stones, which lower your GFR, it's your kidney filtration rate. Okay, I started the keto meal plan 2 days ago. I noticed that my appetite has increased so much, but I'm satisfied completely by 6, sleeping great. Is that normal to feel hunger between meals? I mean, everybody's different. I mean, I don't know if you came from the world of starvation. I don't know if you came in the world of fasting. I don't know what world you came from. So how can you say if something's good if you don't know where you started from prior? But I don't know why your meal, I mean, look, if you're adrenal driven, fight or flight, cortisol, adrenaline will kill hunger. So if your adrenals are coming down and you're hungry for that reason, that's great. Otherwise, I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want you to have leptin resistance. That'll make you hungry. So spinach, just boiling your spinach is better to take out the oxalates, but you got to be very careful because that water is just loaded in that glass. You have to really squeeze the water out, so it's just not worth it. Just get rid of the spinach or have it just here and there. Did come from fasting regularly. Yeah, you guys know I'm super anti-fasting. And people are like, what? wait, what? I'm like, yes, I said it. And I've said it and said it and said it. It's garbage. Is coconut oil a good option if you want to be healthy and not do keto? I mean, if you don't get the shites from it, some people don't react very well to caprylic acid and they get diarrhea. But the ones who don't get diarrhea, it's great. It's got lauric acid in it. It's really good to kill those microbes. Not a lot of stuff out there for potassium except for avocados. No. Okay, so let's go through what has potassium. I should do that as one of my videos. We've got 70 grams per cup of cruciferous vegetables like cabbage or cauliflower. We've got about probably 200-ish with about 4 ounces of protein. With meat broth, we've got another 200-ish. We've got liver that has, I think, around 100. We have desiccated oyster extract, which has about 250 per capsule. So if you did all of that, you should be kind of okay without having to go the supplement route. Or you could do potassium citrate. What about consuming baking soda? For what? I don't know about consuming baking soda mixed with water, of course. But what you can do is distilled water for a couple of days to a week because there's nothing in it. It really helps, distilled water, to flush some of that trapped gook out of the kidneys. Little trick there. Or if you get an IV flush, some of these like little funky spas will do IV flushes if you can't get a prescription at a hospital. And anytime you get a lot of water through the kidneys, it'll push out some of the junk. Or lemon water, or take milk thistle for the liver to help the liver, which is connected to the biliary duct system. What about, okay, read that. MCT oil is a waste of money. I mean, probably 90% a waste of money. The MCTs might be good when you're, I just do coconut oil. It's way cheaper and better. You're welcome for the recommendations. What's your DR for potassium and sodium? Huh? What do you mean DER? What does that mean? Doctor? No, I'm kidding. I literally don't know what it means. Will lemon water kick you out of ketosis? No. I mean, unless you try to like do a couple lemons at once, but if you just squeeze a little bit of the lemon in a glass, 8-ounce glass of water that's warm in the morning, it's really good for your liver and your kidneys, gallbladder. Yes. Milk thistle is really good for your liver, indirectly kidneys, also your gallbladder. I think the snake fasting is garbage. It's awful. It's more people trying to rob and get you guys desperate to lose weight. It's nonsense. Just ignore it. Whoever came up with this, they're like, I've come up with another dumb thing that hurts people. I'm sorry. I'm still Stephanie. I'm still pretty honest. Do I need to do something else with milk thistle? I would just take like one daily recommendation. Oh, I don't know. Daily recommendations for what, by the way? Is butter good fuel for a small triathlon? If you're in ketosis, yes. If you're not, it won't give you too much energy. Stay, Stephanie. Let's see. Oh, what's my recommendation for potassium sodium? Sodium, a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half, depending on how much you sweat in the summer. And potassium, well, if you can get it up to about 1,000 a day through different various foods, that's good too, which I just mentioned before. Some people recommend ridiculous amounts of daily potassium, and that will make you hold on to sodium, like make you swell up, make you feel like don't do too much potassium. Thank you, the Fasting Chronicles, for donating to the super chat. Thank you. Is there ever a case where it is a good idea to take an antibiotic to kill the bad stuff and replace the good stuff? I would say, hail to the net. Some people with SIBO, they'll like, I swear, take this little capsule and it will not mess up your good microbes. Baloney. I've had clients where it does. I only would take an antibiotic if I had like sepsis or some meningitis or something extreme. No, you hear freaking bugs. They're not rattlesnakes. They're disgusting bugs here. Like probably crickets or some crap. I didn't think about it. Yeah, it's pretty weird, right? I'm getting used to it now, all these damn bugs. Okay, I agree with you about the fasting. I think we tend to eat too much, but chronic fasting doesn't seem wise, especially for women, but I'm not an expert. Okay, so the reason why I'm against fasting is because a lot of you guys, now I'm noticing that damn noise. You literally got me noticing that noise. The problem with the fasting is that people are coming from hypoglycemia, adrenal insufficiencies, and also poor sleep and thyroid. And when you are not eating every couple of hours, your blood sugar goes and your adrenals go up and down, and then people start having issues with crashing with their hypoglycemia, and then you're just going off of some stupid, oh, well, fasting's supposed to moderate your insulin. People are living their busy lives. You have to test with a glucometer. You have to rest when you're fasting. You can fast, just rest. And if you're going to go fast and run a marathon, not very smart. Jinxie, Blue, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. Second that, they are aging to pull up a seat next to you. They sound like they're, who? They sound like they are going to pull up a seat next to, oh, can I read? God, they're gross. They're either in the trees or I think they're in the trees. Maybe it's a bird. I don't know what it is. Okay, I asked because I have an infection that my doctor wants me to put me on a general antibiotic. I haven't taken it because of the concerns about messing up my gut microbiome. It depends where the infection is, if it's skin or if it's an internal infection. I would definitely try things that are antimicrobial first. I would try some colloidal silver and some coconut oil. But I don't know what the symptom is, so I don't know what the problem is. Oh yeah, if you eat fat every couple of hours and get your macros on point, not all of you, but most of you can get rid of and rebalance that hypoglycemia and blood sugar dysregulation. Sounds like locusts. It probably is locusts. They're gross. That's the California in me. Sorry, guys. Oh, I'm from the West. I'm the West, but I ain't no left side of the street, mother sucker. Look, as a pro skater, I ride horses, I get dirty every day, I lift, I'm strong as an ox, but I don't like locusts above my head screaming every beat like that. I don't got problems with snakes or bugs just like not crawling on me. Can I bug you with this question? I eat higher than roughly 50 grams of carbs a day. I get joint pain everywhere. My blood sugar works, my blood works good? What do you mean your blood works good? What the hell are you talking about? When your blood sugar works good? That's not a complete thought. Sorry. Blood workup is, what does that mean? Do you know how to read blood values and understand what they really mean? Or does it just say mild, good, or bad, good, bad, or ugly with like what they generally read out? Hi, Stephanie. Thank you for all your efforts. Thank you. You always do it with so much integrity and honesty. I do try. How can I help my extreme constipation taking HCl, digestive enzymes, and castor oil packs? Okay. I should do a poop live stream. You have to figure out why you are developing the chronic constipation, and there's a few reasons why. Number one, you have low stomach acid, right? Which then makes candida overgrown. That paralyzes the muscles that squeeze out the poopage, peristalsis. Okay, so there's also other reasons like your thyroid. So when your thyroid hormone T3 is low, or it's not going into the cells, or the proteins binding up all the thyroid, or the cells are so used to not allowing the T3 into the cell, then you can't poop. Or chronic dehydration, right? So chronic dehydration. We've got the thyroid problem, and then we've got hypochlorhydria mixed with imbalance of microbes in the gut, especially with candida. So that's what you have to figure out first. But doctors, you are always fine until you're not fine. Well, they never can fix you. That's for dang sure. What's up, Carol? So, very seldomly, it's a vaginal staph infection. I mean, what is TMI? Like, I mean, that's life, right? You can't, that's the reason why we never get fixed, because we're too embarrassed to say stuff. Vaginal staph infection. You have staph infection, so that's pretty serious. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You might have to go down that road with you and get on a good find Lactobacillus, Saccharomyces, maybe bifidobacterium, something like that. The three main probiotics and low culture count. I wouldn't say avocado oil is the worst, but all plant oils are not good. So Johnny says, you're amazing, by the way. You helped me lose 130 pounds over 3 years with keto. Yay! That makes me so happy. Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you so much. Kefir makes you bloated. Yes, because when you have a gut imbalance, you got to be very careful with fermented foods. The doctor said you're fine? About what? I forgot. Yep, time to binge all your grocery shopping videos. They're so old. I need to do new ones. Oh, I just have no time. I need to do new shopping videos. Oh my goodness. I do. Everything's outdated, and I got a lot of new info for you guys. But does it mean if I was mostly animal-based over a year? You meant a year, and I felt good but never got a period back. Ooh, that's not a good child, honey. And then added some carbs, and boom, healthy cycle. Because you weren't in ketosis. So you might have fixed like bloating, or I don't know, an allergy or skin issue. But if you're not in ketosis, then you're going through a thing called pregnenolone steal, which is robbing from your sex hormones to not be in ketosis. Your body's just constantly cortisol, gluconeogenesis. Steph, what's the best workout schedule to stay adapted? By the way, you guys can come and book a consultation with Steph, and my calendar is open. Or I have a course page, which is Stephanie Ketogenic. Charlotte, I am good. I'm better. My life is better. It's breezy. I can actually sit out here, this disgusting humidity. I'm a dry climate girl. I was in ketosis most of the time with a blood monitor for, I can't remember what you said before. Oh, so should I wait on the new shopping list? No, you can go look at it. But I'm really pushing, excuse me, I just burped. I'm pushing animal fats. I'm pushing organ meats, and I just need to do more of that. So, okay. All right, guys, this looks like, don't forget to like up the stream. We got 67 people here and 38 likes, and I do not see who's liking up the stream, but it does help. What's thymus good for? It has diamine oxidase in it, which helps you against histamine, which is bloated, mucus, all the allergy nastiness. It's like when you popped out of ketosis from stress. Definitely hoping to book a consultation. CS. I was tired. I started crashing, having hypoglycemia in the afternoon. Like, I can't. Oh no, first I felt tired all day long, and especially in the afternoon. The chronic, typical blood sugar too high, then dropping too low. Yes, magnesium glycinate is great. It's more absorbable. You can access your central nervous system quite well. I'm terrible at cooking liver. It ends up tasting. I did videos. I think they're in playlists. Where like people are like, I don't do this hack, but the hack to get rid of the metallic taste is to rinse out the iron under hot water. You can also do frozen liver pills. You can also grind it up with other meat. You can do pate. These are all ways to make it not taste so good. Is horsey baby cakes good? He's a lot better. Can you reverse muscle wasting due to long-term steroid use? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't use the word reverse, but you can improve exponentially. Yes, and when my horsey got really sick, and then he got... my poor horse. Then he had an allergic reaction off of food that the people I stay with are telling me to feed him. Then he got bitten up by mosquitoes, and they said it was a fungal infection. I'm like, those are mosquito bites. I found the water source, got rid of the water, and then the bites went away. My horse got an ulcer, probably from bull nettle. Lost, I don't know, over 200 pounds, looked skinny, his ribs were showing. He's a big horse too. He was dehydrated, catatonic, and trying to die. But then we were past that. Then his skin looked like he has mange because he was itching and biting with his teeth. So now we're on the mend. Now I'm feeding him constantly. I think I fed him like 5 times yesterday. I'm trying to fatten him up. Is coconut water any good? Just has a lot of sugar. I mean, it's got a little potassium in it, but nah. Your poor horse, that's awful. Yeah, it was awful. I mean, I'm gonna do an expose video on the idiots that I stayed with when I first came that are criminal. They are literally criminal and stole a bunch of my property, and I'm not putting up with that. And I'll show you guys. Where are you getting the oyster? Oh, you can get it on Amazon, like for oyster extract. Horsey is beautiful. He's a good boy. He's different. He's a paint. So he's white and brown splotchy painted. And he's got one big blue eye and one big brown eye. And he's got the body of like a quarter horse, but he's a walker. He's a Tennessee walker. And he's a big boy. Big chest. When things go wrong with horses, it goes really wrong. Oh, I was bawling like a baby. I was not tough Stephanie. I was like, what was it? And I'm not religious, but I was like, God, Jesus, Lord have mercy. Please save my baby. I'm not even lying. I was like, God, every day, please save my baby. So the Emmerichs are wrong. Yeah, don't listen to them. Come on, just look at her. Come on now. I mean, she's a sweetheart, but look at baby cakes, okay? All you need to do is look at somebody's health. That gives you the answers. Okay? That gives you the answers. Oh, you lost your parrot. And parrots live a long time. What the heck? That sucks. Same type of thing? I hate when animals... And parrots are like... I almost wanted a parrot at one point. I was like obsessed with the macaws. And I was like, okay, I can't do this. I think Ken Berry is a lovely man, right? We have spoken very many times. I interviewed him for my channel. We have spoken very many times. He lives very close to my mom's. We just don't agree on health philosophy. And I've worked with several people on this idea of nutrition, and he has not. But he is a doctor, but you got to work in that area to understand. But he's a great guy. Like, Ken Berry's a great guy. I just would not follow any of his ideology on food, but I think legit he's a cool dude. Like, legit, I think he's a good guy. I like him. I said we were gonna hang out one time, except he didn't come through. We're going to go sit and chat at a coffee shop when I went to go visit my mom. But that, I'm cool. Everybody's like that in LA anyway. But like, as a person, he's legit cool. Like, super sweet every time I've talked to him. I've spoken to him many times privately. Just, we don't match our ideology on food, and that's okay. It's the same thing with Dr. Berg and actor Thomas DeLauer. But, and I mean, I got nothing against these people. Somebody was trying to get me in a fight with Kelly Hogan. I was like, why? Stop. I don't care. Like, I can't focus on what other people are doing no more, because it's, you know, it's none of my business. Really. Ain't none of my business. I don't know. They making good money though. She making money. They all make, I ain't making money, but at least I got my integrity intact. I ain't making that kind of money. I could though. You just put my ass, we just put my ass in a bikini and in a video, and then be like, follow my weight loss. Wait, here we go. My weight loss program. And then I can make a ton of money, but I just can't do it, guys, right? You'd be like, oh, but I can't do the weight loss. I can't do it, guys. It's not correct. Oh, I only follow. He seems like a really nice guy too. But, you know, there are companies that hire people who look like him to read from a prompter. I mean, I don't know if that's him or not. I'm just saying. I don't mind Laura, but he looks a bit ill lately. I can't say. Maybe all that fasting. Yes, and I'm way older than him, right? I'm almost in my mid-50s. I'm proud of it. I can't wait to turn 60. Okay, my doctor tried to put me on diabetes meds. Oh, statins, awful. Kill women. Listen to you instead now. I am type 2 diabetic. Yes! 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 That's what I'm talking about, right? That's how you do it. Amazing. That's so cool. Hi, Stephanie. I don't know. I'm afraid to try the keto diet you gave me because I'm afraid I'll screw. Child, don't be scared. Don't be scared of nothing. But I'm doing some other things, trying to reduce coffee and sleep better. So do that first. Kathy, do that first. When you're ready, come talk to me and I'll set you correct. I'm going to listen to you on Carnivore Yogi. Yes, she's cool. She's a cool chick. We have stayed friends from the very beginning. Well, guys, it looks like we're entering the end of my sweating in this disgusting sauna of weather. I don't think he's a Scientologist. I never got, why do you know he's a Scientologist? Dr. Berg, he's a nice dude. I've spoken to him privately too. I also interviewed him for my channel. He's a sweetheart, but hail to the no. Is somebody from England here, Angie? Hi, Steph. Can I keto help with osteoarthritis? 100%, which is a mechanical condition characterized by gradual wearing down of cartilage. Yes, I have it in my knee. Let's see if I can show you guys. No, I can't. My pants are too, my workout pants are too tight. We'll be in Dallas next year to visit my family. Oh, cool. I don't think Dr. Berg is shady. I think he just literally found a good recipe to make money. Because back in the day, he used to be the adrenal guy, and he was actually pretty legit then. Now he's a machine. You know, he got a staff, and it's money. Fasting, keto's good, keto's bad, whatever, wherever the money goes. But he's a really sweet guy. He even put me in his. He invited me to speak. I remember he emailed me to speak at his conference, and I was like, "Is this a joke?" He's like, I was like, "Is this really Eric Berg?" He's like, "Yeah, why?" And I was like, "Because I've spoken hella shit about you." I said, "Let me apologize to you publicly and alive," and that's what I did. I find him to be a super sweetheart. I actually find him more sweet than Ken Berry, because he actually came through on every phone call. He talked to me like for 2 hours privately. We talked about my knee. We talked about my horse. We talked about him buying property with horses. So I really like him, Eric Berg, as a person. I really do, legit. But the philosophy, we just go our separate way. I wouldn't say he's a good guy. I would say he's a good guy if you take him far away from business. I think he's a legit dude. Yeah. I think he would, I think, because he was like, oh, he invited me to it was in, where is it? The East Coast state somewhere. I forget. To speak at his event. And he's like, oh, Steph, when you come, I can do some, he said, I can do some work on your knee, because he's a chiropractor. Because you guys know I have a jacked up knee from being a pro skater. That's super sweet. I mean, that's really, 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 really sweet. And he was like, he sent me in on via email, oh, look at the land I bought with wild horses on it, because he knows I love horses. I think that's really sweet. It's really, really, really sweet. In that regard, like as a real person behind business, like if you just toss business to the side, I think he's a great guy. I do. Business-wise, he's making money. So what am I supposed to do? I can't hate on that, Frank Tufano's, he's comedy for me. I'm not even going to lie. He's like Comedy Central. I'm not even lying. So I haven't checked out his channel in a while, but like for a while when I needed a good laugh, and I'm not even kidding, I would go and watch his channel. Not for any of the food advice, just because he makes me laugh my ass off. He's hilarious. Sometimes he's trying to be funny. Sometimes he's tragic and he doesn't realize that his life is crazy. But I would enjoy his channel just for pure entertainment. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I like Dr. Berg also. I just take what is useful and research myself. Exactly. That's what you gotta do. Yeah, so Frank Tufano's like, he's the guy that's all about all the craziness. I refuse to use the word conspiracy, because I think that's a made-up word to get people who question things to parrot and just, you're a conspiracy theorist. Like, I just hate that quote. It's so dumbed down to even call anybody that. But he'll talk about certain things that people would put him in that category. And to be honest, I think a lot of the crap he does, except the only thing is that the way he puts his life out there is tragic. Like, I feel bad for the dude. Like, you're too young to put yourself out there on the internet like that. The internet has served him up his bootang. I just want to say thank you. You give excellent information and advice. Thank you, Tina. I have been following you for years, and I no longer take diabetes medication. Yes! Another great person who's literally defied what they tell you is not possible. I highly recommend Frank Tufano's Meat Company. Best I've ever had on liver pork tallow. I've got really good... girlfriend, I'm in Texas. Okay? I live on a cattle ranch. I'm good with the meats. Okay? So if there's a shortage, there won't be for Steph. Okay? I freaking live on a cattle ranch. Okay? I'm chilling on like 500 acres with a bunch of horses. I've thought about it. I was like, I got food for days when the not if, but when the thing comes, when the short thing comes, edge. Thank you. I feel good, at almost 54. I feel good. You guys know I went through crazy melasma, and I did everything. I was getting like a mustache and, hyperpigmentation everywhere, but I was like, we need to get rid of that stuff. Best life ever, yeah. Hi, is your handsome boy getting a little bit of alfalfa? Of course. The people that I'm staying with are like, he doesn't need alfalfa because we've got coastal and Bermuda all over our property. And I was like, nah, Oh, alfalfa is going to make him hot and hyper. I was like, he falls asleep on alfalfa. So he eats the grass, he gets alfalfa, and he gets Timothy pellets because they don't grow Timothy here. So he gets Timothy pellets, alfalfa hay. So I think it's time to go, guys. It is time to go. I gotta go ride him. I'm gonna go ride him tonight because it's cooling off, finally. I was gonna go to the gym, but screw it. I don't care. All right, guys. Can keto help even if you're in early stages of menopause? Help what? What? Stop menopause? It depends. It can slow down some women. Their menopausal symptoms rebalance. Thank you. Appreciate too, Sheila. Your menstrual, your period, if you've gone a whole year without a period, if you're having hot flashes, or if you're having muscle degradation, if you're losing muscle, if your testosterone is low, then yes, you can get some adrenal stability and get your adrenals to take over where your ovaries are not any longer on keto. Great live stream. Stay safe out there and keep kicking butt. Fasting Chronicles. That's another. The last. I'm so weird. The last, and no shade, but like the last year and a half, people have been saying stay safe. I'm like, I always stay safe. What you talking about? What you talking about? I've been to Africa 4 times. I've been in villages. I've been in the most sketchy, crazy things. You got to stay smart. People are like, stay safe. I'm like, just stay smart. If you're smart, you're going to be safe. Even with all the stuff that went down here in crazy ass Texas and I didn't know anybody, I was like, brain, let's go. Let's fix this. All right, guys, for those who just came later, don't forget to like up the stream. Put in the show notes below what you'd like me more to talk about so I can figure out what's a good thing to talk about. Oh, what's up, Frank? Thank you, Stephanie. Be safe and great time. There's a bee. I'm always safe. But thank you. Yes. What time is this? Probably getting late. Yeah, I want to ride. It's a nice breeze, and I'm trying to build back his muscle. So I cannot wait. I'm going to go back, and Thunder and I are going to do some sprints today. I'll try to post them. You know what? I'll post them on my YouTube stories. Don't forget about the Facebook page. What do you mean I won't? Oh, yes, I have a paid $15 a month course page. You can sign up on my website. And I put a lot of time and effort into that. Even if my Wi-Fi sucks, even if I don't have time, I'm still right there. Nancy, thank you. Facts, girl, stay smart. I love stay smart because biatch is always safe, right? When I was in high school and we were skateboarding, I'd be like the one girl, like, be careful, mother suckers out there. You know, I'm the one looking around 360 degree. Been traveling all over the world since I was a young girl. I am safe. I have nice, clean shoulders, right? Nothing gets on them. My health is fabulous. I'm on suckers. My health is fantabulous. And, you know, all I want to do, guys, is get a property. I live my life for my fur baby, husband, child. All I want to do is get my own property where it's not as humid. That's all I want, okay? And then I'll be living the real, more natural life. Put my feet in the dirt. That's all I want to do is make a good life for him. Now, was I going to go to the store today? Because I am near town. I can't remember. I don't think I need to go to the store. I'll go tomorrow. Where do you get your thymus? H-E-B. They have them at every store here because I'm in South Texas. There's like Mexican community loves sweet bread, so it's everywhere. Your energy is so young and vibrant. Thank you. Because you know what? I've got some energy. I should walk in my hands, right? Better not be any damn bugs. All right, here we go. It's uphill though. I can do it. like this stream. I'm 21 and a half, started low carb since I was 19. Thank you for all the information you put out. Thanks, guys. Energy, energy, energy. Now, who else? Kim Berry gonna do that? We're gonna do that? No. Just Stephanie. Thomas DeLauer? No. Just Stephanie. All right, guys. I'm out. Peace.